So every time I make a video about microphones, be it expensive or cheap, there's always that inevitable comment on YouTube or TikTok about Fifine mics. It seems like they've kind of struck a chord with many value for money hunters over the last couple of years, and their name has just grown in popularity. Why? Because apparently they provide a lot of good quality audio for a very good price. However, I've never gotten around to buying a microphone for myself. I have a Blue Yeti that works perfectly fine that I don't really need to bother with, so there's no point spending money on a mic. But Fifine reached out and asked if I wanted to check out their Fifine T683 USB mic, and I was like, okay, sure, this would be the best chance to see what the hype is all about. So we're gonna unbox it, do some listening tests, and find out whether it's as, well, good as the hype seems to suggest it is. I don't know, but for some reason I think even a USB mic like this is a bit overkill for an average person on YouTube or TikTok or something. Like, you can make do with very cheap microphones. Like the Boya BYMM one's like 20 bucks and it works with cameras, and you've got like those $7 USB stick mics, and honestly those sound great, at least good enough for YouTube. And what's even crazier is that I know a lot of people who buy full-on USB mics on boom arms and they use it just for Discord and game chat. I think microphones are being blown overboard nowadays, but hey, it's quite cool to see better mics get cheaper, because for people who actually use like high-end mics and stuff, like content creators and stuff, it just gets cheaper for us, which is awesome. Yeah, you know, I know a lot of my viewers want to become streamers. I know a lot of people on the internet wants to become streamers, and honestly, audio is the most important thing when you're trying to become a streamer. That and personality, which I know most people don't have, so who knows? So opening up the box, it's a very discreet grey box, like brown box. Like, this box has no marketing on it except the Fifine thing. So this is their T683 USB microphone kit. So it comes with everything you need to get started, and that's why we are checking it out. They sent it over, obviously, for me to review. So it comes with a little manual, a user's guide. So it's just a plug and play USB mic. You shouldn't really be needing the manual. You also get a little stick about warranty and customer's experience and checking out their website, and you get a little Ziploc bag with a few small accessories that they can't stick in there because it will get lost. So number one we have in here is a threaded metal ring. So this one is an adapter probably, so that you can mount this microphone onto the shock mount, which it comes with in this kit as well. And you've got two extra bands for basically replacing the shock mounts, rubber bands, when those wear out and those break or those snap, or if your cat eats them. Those are things that might happen, so you need to replace your bands. It comes with extra bands, which is nice because I love stacking my bands. Let's take a look at the mic first and foremost because it's here. So this is a USB microphone. I think Fifine logo used to look different to this. This microphone looks way better than their old logo, so that's good to see. I'm having a terrible headache right now. Oh. Okay, we continue. It's a pretty standard looking microphone. I mean, it's pretty much what every condenser mic looks like. Generally, it's an average look, but there's nothing wrong with it. Clean, simple. It can work in both a professional situation and a gaming situation, so that's good to see. My finger oils are already dirtying the lovely matte finish. I'm sorry. Fingers are disgusting. We got a little volume knob on the front for adjusting the gain of the mic, which is nice and very convenient to have. And you have a quick mute switch, so if you want to quickly mute and prevent your chat from hearing what you're talking about, you can do just that. The whole finish is this brush matte finish, but it's a very fingerprint magnet, so you better not be touching it too much because it's going to look grimy and disgusting if you do. And on the back we have a headphone jack, and this is one of the new features on this T683. Apparently they just added live audio monitoring. Before this they didn't have audio monitoring on their USB mic, and we're going to be testing that out with like my headphones that I put on the floor here, that we're going to try that out later. And on the bottom we got a USB Type B port. So I'm surprised it's not USB-C considering it's a new product, but I guess for compatibility with people's current setups and cables, USB Type-B makes sense, and you don't really need USB Type-C for a mic, but it would be nice if it was Type-C as well. Either way, let's move on to the other accessories that come in the box. So you do get a pop filter in this kit because you need a pop filter to get crisp audio, because you want to be as close as possible to the mic. You get a nice little neat pop filter, got rubber bands on it. It's very easy. You just kind of slide it on and it will attach basically to your microphone just like that. It's got two bands. It's a strap on. Okay, and we got a clamp for your boom arm, pretty decent quality clamp. And you get the boom arm itself, which is probably the main reason why most people will buy this kit. This boom arm will allow you to basically have it on your desk and have the ability to, well, mount it on your desk and move it in and out of the way as and when you like it. So that's good to see. That's very nice to see. You tighten it with this little thing here. It's spring loaded so it can support the weight. All that is really good. We're gonna set it up on this desk, mount it, and we'll give it a proper test in a bit. And the final two accessories in the bag are a USB cable. So this is the boom arm, and we're just gonna figure out how to mount it. It should be really simple. I think you need the adapter for this. Oh, maybe it's a cap. Maybe it's a cap. You stick it through the hole and then you screw it down to tighten it. Ah, yes, that makes sense. I am a genius, a certified genius. So yeah, you kind of stick the mic into the shock mount and then you use this adapter cap thing to basically lock it into place like a bolt and a screw. There you go. It's in a shock mount. It's very lovely. And then we're gonna adjust the boom arm to face us. That looks pretty professional. Like if I did some game casting like this, it would probably impress a lot of people. So we're gonna set it up real quick now, and then we're gonna do a sound test. Slide this in and secure it to the desk. All right. Okay. I'm a bit of an imbecile, clearly. So we slide this in. It's rubber coated, and you tighten it with the screw right here. You just tighten it, you lock it in place into the clamp. Pretty standard boom arm setup. Even the most expensive boom arms use the same setup pretty much, maybe with more complicated mechanisms, but you don't really need overly complicated mechanisms for this. I think one thing I distinctively remember is that with this particular desk, you can't attach the boom arm to it because it's like chamfered, it's angled down. So I'm gonna have to mount this to something else. So we're at the new setup and it's a little bit messy right now, still hasn't reached the full Ronaldo. So it's still in the works, but a video will be coming about this new editing setup. I know a bunch of you will be interested as to what's going on here, what's this new stuff, and how it's all laid out. But just stay tuned for that. We're focusing on the mic tests right now. So in terms of how we're going to be testing our microphones, we're going to be reading a verse from a song that's been recently released that I've talked a lot about with my friends, and I've talked about the album quite a bit on live stream. But either way, we're going to be reading a verse at two varying distances, one like this and one leaned all the way back, about 50 cm away. Now it's not going to be a super scientific test, but I'll try to keep it as consistent as possible. Unfortunately, I don't have like the equipment and the ability to record multiple channels of audio at the same time and produce the same sounds and tones at the same time. If I could, I would, and you know me, I definitely would if I could, but I can't. So I'll just try my best to make this test as scientific as possible, and I just want to give you like a rough idea as to how it sounds, and I'll be comparing it against the Blue Yeti as well as this Rode Link Lapo lavalier microphone that I have wearing right now. So let's jump straight into it. So I'm off the grid. Homicide, homicide, what? Got taps on my ribs. Ah, tattoos on my ribs. What? I just tatted my kid. Onyx, sled. I just threw my kid 20. Counted. We was at Onyx. Ah, what? I just bought me some brand new clothes. Dover Street Market. Givenchy. Hey, we just took the road to Charlotte. Yeah, ah, what? Yeah. I'm in the Rolls Royce. On what you call it. Yeah, yeah. I like to op blunt and let you try it. Ah, I'm off the grid and wanna die. What? Okay, so now we're going to be doing the sound test for the Blue Yeti up close and personal first, of course. I'm off the grid. Homicide, homicide, what? Got tats on my ribs. Ah, tattoos on my ribs. What? I just tatted my kid. Onyx, sled. I just drew 20. Counted. We was at Onyx. Ah, what? I just bought me some brand new clothes. Dover Street Market. Givenchy. Hey, we just took the route to Charlotte. Yeah, ah, what? Yeah. I'm in the Rolls Royce. On what you call it. Yeah, yeah. I like to op blunt and let you try it. Ah, I'm off the grid and wanna die. Okay, now I'm gonna be testing it out at a distance with the Fifine USB microphone. Let's go. I'm off the grid. Homicide, homicide, what? Got tats on my ribs. Ah, tattoos on my ribs. What? I just tatted my kid. Onyx, sled. I just threw 20. Counted. We was at Onyx. Ah, what? I just bought me some brand new clothes. Dover Street Market. Givenchy. Hey, we just took the road to Charlotte. Yeah, ah, what? Yeah. I'm in the Rolls Royce. On what you call it. Yeah, yeah. I like to op blunt and let you try it. Ah, I'm off the grid and wanna die. What? So that is for the Fifine T683. Now we're going to test it out with the Blue Yeti microphone. I'm off the grid. Homicide, homicide, what? Got tats on my ribs. Ah, tattoos on my ribs. What? I just tatted my kid. Onyx, sled. I just 20. Counted. We was at Onyx. Ah, what? I just bought me some brand new clothes. Dover Street Market. Givenchy. Hey, we just took the route to Charlotte. Yeah, ah, what? Yeah. I'm in the Rolls Royce. On what you call it. Yeah, yeah. I like to op blunt and let you try it. Ah, I'm off the grid and wanna die. What? So that's that. I'm off the grid. Homicide, homicide, what? Got tats on my ribs. Ah, tattoos on my ribs. What? I just tatted my kid. Onyx, sled. I just threw 20. Counted. We was at Onyx. Ah, what? I just bought me some brand new clothes. Dover Street Market. Givenchy. Hey, we just took the road to Charlotte. Yeah, what? Yeah. I'm in the Rolls Royce. Or what you call it. Yeah. I like to up blunt. I let you try it. I'm off the grid and wanna die. What? So what do you think about how that sounds? Tell me in the comments, I would love to know, or tell me on Discord, linked in the description, where there is a bustling, growing ZXZ community there. But either way, I really do like the sound of this microphone. It holds up very well, even with more expensive rivals like, well, the Blue Yeti. Sounds pretty good, very respectable, and definitely doable and usable for its main purpose, which is probably streaming as well as making YouTube content. And for those types of purposes, the mic is absolutely a-okay, and with the right sound treatment, because my room isn't the best sound treated room, it will probably sound even better, which is awesome. I personally think that for the price, this microphone is thoroughly impressive, and honestly, it's something that you might want to check out. Plus the fact that now this has headphone monitoring, which is an improvement over the last generation, like Fifine T668 or other models like that I think is a big bonus, and the fact that you can change the gain on the front is also very convenient as well. So I would say that if you are a beginner looking for your first USB mic to get a proper quality audio upgrade for, say, doing live streaming or making YouTube videos, the Fifine T6A3 is definitely something that you want to check out. Whether it gets like 100% recommendation for me, that's a different question, because I haven't tried enough microphones in its price range to determine whether that's true or false, but it's definitely something that you should have on your watch list, because with the kit, it makes for a very value for money and convenient all-in-one setup that you can get going, which is awesome. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you appreciate the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and follow me on Instagram, because I will be posting some really cool pictures very soon. And of course, make sure you stay tuned, because this whole rig right here, this whole editing setup, well, obviously I'm going to be making a video about it ASAP Rocky. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye, adios, 再见.